strap everywhere. Never go without it. My West Stoughton niggas will start a ride. So if you ain't holding, you better be quiet. I'll be all in the club back in my boots. Little niggas who couldn't get in, they gon' shoot. Outside dancing. Hoes think we cute. We players, we can do whatever you want us to do. I just dance to let a nigga know I'm strapped and all that drunk shit. I ain't going for that. If we don't kill him, I bet he gonna remember us in a moment or 2 months later when he wake up out that coma like, man, them niggas said they had straps on them. Man, them niggas said they had straps on them. Man, them niggas said they had straps on them. Fucked off my night, I was dumbass. Horny. Man, he popular, man. He dumbass phony. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats.
Thoughts and thotettes.
Thoughts and thotettes. We got a great interview right now. This been a long time coming. I really don't have to do no big ass intro. I'm straight, thank you. Because if y'all been following my career, y'all know what the fuck going on. So we gonna jump into it. Lil Blood TV, back again with another Lil Blood TV exclusive. Powered by Tucker Media, of course. We got the man, the myth, and the legend in the building. Not only is he a hell of an artist, he's a hell of a man. He's a hell of a father, and we take pride in that shit for some reason. You know, we ain't like them other niggas. I couldn't imagine him without his children, and it's vice versa. Jay Stalin. What's up, King? How you doing?
What's up with you, little big brother, man? I love you, man. Love you to death. Love what you doing, man. Appreciate
it. Before we get into anything, let's get into this parenting shit.
Oh, for sure.
You got 2 kids. I always see you with them 24/7. And you be having a lot of shit on your plate. But no matter what, you do shit and you always got your kids. Like, you don't make no excuses. And it's a lot of people in our community, the African American community, they don't have as much shit on their plate as we do. And we always make time for our children. And not only that, we do shit with them. We'll bring them to work with us. You know, I be stopping doing a lot of shit. Some like, hey, bro, let's do this. Like, nah, I told my son I was going to take him somewhere this weekend. You get what I'm saying?
All the time. You already know.
So, as a father, what gives you that passion, that motivation?
I mean, like, you know, like where we come from, we wasn't just raised by real men. We was raised by real gangsters. And we stood on real principles. And it's just like, I made them. You feel me? Like, it's the same thing as if it's you made your bed, you gotta lay in it. Not saying that your kids is like that saying with not saying you feel like how you feel about your kids like you would about that saying, but they're mine. I made them. Like, that's my responsibility. You feel me? Like, why would I let another nigga pick up that responsibility? Or why would I let the woman do that shit on her own with that responsibility? And then on top of that, like, your influence is what you want your kids to grow up on. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want nobody to influence. You don't want nobody to have more influence over your creations. You know what I'm saying? You want to steer them on the right track, and you want to always be in their life to be able to have that voice that can overpower any other voice in their life. Because if you ain't in their life like that, nigga, they gonna listen to the nigga on the street.
Definitely.
Hard, faster than they gonna listen to you.
Definitely.
So being there, you know what I'm saying, that's what makes you have that voice. But just stepping up to the plate and just being grown is just what you feel. They're mine.
Right. So a month or 2 back, it was a clip on Instagram that went viral. It turned out to be fake, but it's something that really goes on. And the guy had put up to his baby mama house, and he bought his kids some food. And she had other children but the other children wasn't by him. And she had a whole clusterfuck about how he should have bought kids for food for everybody in the house, not just his kid. Do you blame him for that?
No, I don't blame him for that because at the end of the day, it's not his responsibility.
Right.
And if he want to do that, that's fine.
Right.
But she can't put that on him. Like, you'll meet some man that'll do that. You'll meet a man that will do that, and ain't none of the kids his.
Right.
And that's just who he is. That's who he is in his heart and who he is in his mind.
Right.
But you can't make somebody who they're not.
Right, definitely.
You feel me? So, bitch, you already got a baby by him. Not like that, but you already had a baby by him.
Right.
You already created a human by him that's hella old. How you don't know who this man is already?
Right. He your ex for a reason, bitch.
Exactly.
Right. Musically, let's talk about this music for a minute. You've been doing this shit for a long time, bro. And I done interviewed a lot of people since I've been doing this. And more than half of the people come up here and they always mention you and they always give you your flowers. And they always say, Jay Stalin is the blueprint. What he did with Livewire, that's the whole blueprint. But Stalin don't get his just due. I never heard you talk about that. Let's get into that for a moment. How do you feel about that? Like, not just getting your flowers, your proper roses.
I don't really pay attention to it because I'm more like a kind of a pay it forward person. Like, I don't even want a motherfucker to pay me back.
Right.
If I help you, I just want you to do the same for somebody else, and then them do the same for somebody else. Like, I seen a movie one day, and they was doing that, and then at the end of the movie, they was like, imagine if the whole world did this.
Right.
It wouldn't be no homelessness. It wouldn't be no starvation. It wouldn't be none of that. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? I never really paid attention to motherfuckers not giving me flowers. Long as they put another motherfucker on, that's all I cared about.
Right.
You feel me? Like, that's how I looked at that situation.
But do it get frustrating at times when you look at shit like damn, like I'm supposed to be like at this certain level. I know a lot of shit is by choice. I know you prefer the independent route, but do you ever think like, damn, bro, I could have been this, or I could have did that, or I should have did this?
All the time. But when I had my children, you know what I'm saying, I was 31 when I had my kids. Mm-hmm. So I had been in this industry, in this game for a long time. So when I had my children and how I fuck with them, I made a decision, you know what I'm saying, to do that and not be able to do that, because time is time. There's no way to substitute it. You can't make up fake time. So if you're taking time from one thing and giving it to another, you just got to know that you're not going to have enough time for that other thing. So
right.
When I had my children, I made a conscious decision to be their dad as much as I could, knowing that it was going to take away from the rapper that I am, or I could have been, or I was on my way to be.
Damn, that's deep. How do you deal with politics?
I don't.
Right.
I'm just from Cypress Village, and we don't be into a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm damn near 40 years old, you know what I'm saying? I chose the route of let me get to know a person and choose for myself. You know what I'm saying? That's how I deal with it.
Right. Do you ever deal with mental depression?
mean, everybody probably deal with depression, but probably not mental depression. I mean, like, I don't feel like I'm ever been depressed, but everybody have overwhelming days.
Right,
Like,
right,
you
right,
feel me?
right, right.
Like not too long ago, I lost my car keys and the keys to my house. You know what I'm saying? I'm standing outside my house, like, can't drive nowhere, can't get in the house, like, just one of them days where everything just was going wrong. And
Right.
just, you feel me? But shit just happens. I
Right.
don't feel like it was mental depression or nothing like. But the reason I'm saying that is because I felt hella down.
Right, right, right.
But I don't feel like I don't feel like it was mental. Like, mental people feel down all the time. They feel down when they is up at their highest.
Right.
You feel me? Like, I don't feel down when I'm at my highest.
Early, you was early with the melodic flow, and what I mean by that is that sing rap shit. You was one of the ones that was singing early on your records, and I see that's the move now. That's what niggas do, and I see you got out of that kind of like you do it, but you don't do it as much as you used to. Like, flow easy, Jay Stalin. What do you think about that when you see now that's what these niggas is getting rich off of?
I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. It's drugs.
Right.
They high. When you high, you want to sing.
Right.
Just straight up. When you in the studio hella high and you having fun, you rapping and you singing and you do hella shit. I stopped singing when I stopped doing ecstasy like that.
Right, right,
Like, on
right.
some real shit. Like, when I stopped doing ecstasy like that, that's when I stopped putting more melodic shit in my music. It wasn't even on purpose. It's just that, like, that shit gives you total total freedom, creativity.
Okay.
But there's a price to pay for it. Like,
Say
there's
that.
a real price to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I always go back to that scene. Cause where we come from, nigga, we from the bottom of the bottom with the junkies.
Right.
So I always go back to that scene in Ray, where he in there jamming. He like this. He just like this. And the two producers on the outside talking. And one of them say, look at him. He's so full of that junk. And the other one say, but look how but do you hear the sound?
Right.
You feel me? Like, it's the catch-22.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Livewire. In the beginning, before the Lil Bloods, the Filthies, the Rhinomax, the Kiwis, what was Livewire? Who was Livewire? Livewire's originals members.
me, Lil Dame, and Jazz.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Jazz. Free Lil Dame.
Okay. That's dope. And what was music like when you was with them three? Jazz was rapping?
Jazz, no, he just was in the group.
Okay.
But when he went to jail and got out of jail and came home, he was rapping. But then
Okay.
Dame was in jail. Like,
Right,
we never
right.
got to do one together. I always was out and one of them was either always in jail.
Right.
Yeah.
So what was music like then?
Just authentic. Like, Dame is like the best rapper that I've ever, like, he's like the most creative rapper that I've ever heard. Like, that nigga used to be beating off his chest, singing R&B songs, rap songs on the desk.
Right.
You feel me? It just was authentic back then. Like, we used to look at shit on the wall and freestyle off shit we seen on the wall. Like, we came up freestyling.
Right.
You feel me? We stopped freestyling because of the word free in front of it.
Whoa.
Niggas start selling dope. It's like, I ain't doing nothing for free, nigga. It's
Right.
pay styling on mine.
Right.
You feel me? Once Fody said that it's pay style on mine, nigga, we stopped freestyling.
Right.
Just period.
Definitely. So Dame, he went to jail early, right?
Yeah.
And then Shady Nate, what was the relationship with you and Shady?
We all went to school together. You know what I'm saying? We all was at McClymonds High.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a year younger than them. So Dame and Shady was like best friends. Them niggas used to rap together every day. Them niggas used to rap before I used to rap. You know what I'm saying? And then Dame went to jail and I got on with the rap shit. You feel me? So I just reached out to Shady and started fucking with Shady just based on his relationship with Dame.
Right.
But I been knew Shady because we all went to high school together.
Right.
But I never rapped with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then from Shady, it was you, Shady, and then Jay Jonah, or?
Shady brought R.O.B., Jonah, and Major D.
Okay.
These my niggas.
Right. Okay, cool. And then Kiwi and Maybach. That was you?
Kiwi, Bobby, Maybach my little cousin.
Uh-huh.
So yeah. Maybach for the East, for the alphabets.
Okay.
So yeah, that's Maybach my little cousin. And then Kiwi was my nigga Lonnie Mac.
Uh-huh.
Like she used to be at Lonnie Mac house all the time. Like,
rapping.
Yeah. So
Village Kids, right?
yeah.
Okay.
And that was just Lil Sis. Lil Sis was in the lab all the time when we was recording.
Uh-huh.
So you feel me? She started busting out with her little raps and shit. You feel me? She like, I could sing, I could rap. You feel me? But she was already at Lonnie Mac house when we started going over there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Ronald Mack.
You, nigga.
No. When I got out of jail, Ronald Mack was already...
No.
When I came home from jail, Ronald Mack was already...
No, Rue.
Lil Rue? Ronald Mack bought Rue and H, remember?
No. Ronald. Yeah. No, Ronald. Damn, I remember, yeah. So we all was at PTB lab.
Okay.
And Ronald didn't have a home.
Right.
Nobody was trying to
fuck with Ronald.
And he was from West Oakland, and nigga was dope. And
right.
Come on, nigga, what you mean, nigga? You Livewire, nigga. Come on over here.
Right.
Because you remember we all was at the PTV lab, and everybody had their labels, and niggas was just, you feel me? It was like American Idol without the TV, nigga. You go over there, you show your talent, and niggas was snatching niggas up.
Right.
And I snatched Rhino up from over there, from the
Jamon
PTV
Drew
lab.
and them.
Jamon Drew and them, yes, exactly.
Okay, cool. And then I remember Shady had took me to the studio, and he played a record for you that we did. And he was like, damn, me tight. Tell him to come on, fuck with him. And I never did it until me and Knee was riding through Cypress, and we was blowing. And we seen you, like, man, I'm about to go to the studio. Come on. And I think I parked my car, and we jumped in the car with you. I'm like, Brown with Knee we just bought this pack, and we can't, you know what I mean? Like, come on, nigga, y'all bring the pack. And we went to DJ Fresh House.
In Richmond.
In Richmond, for sure.
Yes, we did. I never forget that day.
Okay, Filthy.
We did what I see.
Yeah, what I see.
Yeah.
We did what I see. What was the relationship with you and Filthy? How did Filthy get over there?
That's a crazy story. So, I was... I was just piggybacking off everybody. You know what I'm saying? I was just independent, pushing Livewire. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just piggybacking off everybody. So whoever got a show, you know what I'm saying? I'm tapped in with everybody in the Bay. You know what I'm saying? So Fab got a show. He hit me Stalin. We're going to be in Portland next weekend, nigga. All you got to do is pull up, nigga. You can perform all the shit. So that's how I was rocking. I rocked like that for like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I'm rocking. Bam. We rocking. I'm opening up for Fab. I'm doing that for Jacka. I'm doing that for Keek. You feel me? I'm doing that for Quinn. I'm doing that for any nigga with a name in the Bay that got a motherfucking audience that's letting me rock. You feel me? I'm pulling up wherever we at. I'm flying out, nigga, to the net.
Right,
You feel me? All the shit. So this time, Keek got a show in San Diego. You feel me? Phil was fucking with Keek and Dame Fame and May and all them. You feel me? I ain't seen May in hella long, but shout out to May. You remember May the girl?
Yeah.
So,
was it? That's Dame Fame wife or something?
I don't know if they're still married, but yeah, but all them, yeah. So I'm opening up for Keek and Phil opening up for Keek. So they, they were supposed to get our tickets. So with me and Phil on the plane, the ticket's faulty. Right before the planes take off, they snatch me and Phil up off the planes. And then ever since then, I'm like, blood, you just gonna fuck with the wire, blood. And he like, nigga, we rocking.
Right.
You feel me? The wire, we had momentum. We had a lot of momentum at that time. So
Right.
you feel me? Like that shit, that plane shit, that shit was some fugazi shit. So we like, you feel me? He like, blood. We like, and I'm like, nigga, just come fuck with me.
Right.
That's how that happened.
So Stevie Joe.
Dame Fame.
Dame Fame.
Fame was managing Stevie Joe. And he had that Get on Meatloaf out at that time.
Yeah. What you know about it?
40.
Yeah,
they Get on Meatloaf out at that time with 40. And then we just had a lot of momentum that time.
Right.
And he was like, Dame Fame came to me like, hey, like, I think Stevie with y'all would be a very, very good look.
Right.
Okay?
That's
Okay.
it. All right.
You all right? What happened? I need the little air. What happened to the air? But anyway, yeah. Stevie had to get on Meatloaf. And I think that was when we was doing the Empire album.
Right.
Remember, that was around the same time we was doing the Empire album.
Right.
So we had a lot of momentum because that was right after Gas Nation. You feel me? So, and then Dame Fame was like, I think Stevie would be a good look with y'all.
Right.
You feel me? And then that's how that happened.
Okay, cool. So I remember when I came, it was early. It was before the Gas Nation and all that shit. I pushed Livewire for a whole year or two before I even started rapping type shit.
My brother.
Yeah, so, and then me and Ronald Mack, I remember you had put me and Ronald Mack together because we was both like, new and young and shit. So we was writing together, learning bars, and then we introduced Lil Ruin HD.
Yeah.
We introduced Lil Ruin HD, and I remember that was big for us.
Rue first, then H.
Yeah, Rue first, then H. But I remember them niggas' styles was so different and unique, and they fitted right in because all our styles was, we kind of had a sound. And it was crazy.
That was what we was missing because we had East and we
Yeah,
had West. And we didn't have no North.
We didn't have no North
And
Oakland.
then once we got them niggas, it was game over.
It was game over. What decision you wish you would have made back then that affected you now today? And if you would have made that decision, you think life would be more easier?
Oh, just communication.
Right.
I wish I would have just communicated with everybody better. Sometimes you just got to be the bigger man. Sometimes it take the high. You feel me? Just not even take the high road. Just be the bigger man. Like we come from a place where we just have a I don't give a fuck attitude all the time and so much. And sometimes we just need to sit back and look at the bigger picture and do what's right.
Right.
You feel me? Sometimes it don't matter if you give a fuck or not. It just matter about doing what's right.
Right.
I'm saying, like, that's what I regret.
Have you had any major deals on the table that you turned down?
Oh, for sure. We didn't been to Capitol. I just did a deal with Empire, but before we did the deal, I turned down a few deals. You know what I'm saying? We didn't talk to Capitol. We didn't talk to Rock Nation. We didn't talk to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? But I've always big on owning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shout out to Empire. They ain't never asked to own nothing.
Right.
But everybody else, you feel me? Like, it don't matter about the money.
Right.
If you're not owning your shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you die, your family don't got no rights to that shit. Like, you don't even got no rights to it when you sell it off, but you're like the spokesman.
Right.
But when you die, there's no spokesman, no rights, no nothing. Like, they can't, you feel me? So I've just always just been big on want to own my music. I've been fucked out of my music before early in my career. So
Right.
I've really been on owning my shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, as much as success you see right now, I've never got paid off my biggest projects.
Right.
So imagine if a nigga would have got paid off the shit he would have supposed to got paid for.
Right.
You feel me?
Do you regret it sometimes?
All the time. But regret is just a lesson. If you take it in the right way. You know what I'm saying? When I say I regret shit, it's not like, damn, like I feel sad or something. It's like, ooh, I wish I would have did that like this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't no big shit I missed out on or something. It's like, damn,
I should have did this different.
I wish I would have. I wish I would have swayed this way instead of going that way.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
I wish I would have dropped this thin instead of dropping it thin.
Right. What song you think it was when people started paying attention all the way to you? Like, that started separating you, like, okay, I'm Jay Stalin now.
So Cold.
So Cold? Yeah. Definitely.
Because I had a few features out before that. Like, I had 3 features with Richie Rich. Like, I had like 4 features with Richie Rich. You know what I'm saying? I had a feature with Jack out. Did hella little features all through the town just for little scraps and shit. You feel me? So Cold was like the first solo song. That was my song. That was like upcoming on my project. Like, I had solo songs and shit on Delinquents projects, Purple projects and shit. But like, So Cold was like, y'all heard all that shit on all these other projects, nigga, all that other shit now. Now this his shit, and it's on this album, and it's coming out on this day.
Right.
You feel me? So Cold. That was the first song that me and the Mechanics did. That was the first song we dropped too.
Man, that's deep. I fuck with the Mechanics. I just was talking to them earlier. We had a great little sit down. What album would you say stick out the most to you? What album mean the most to you? You got damn near 30 projects, right?
More
than that. What album out of all them projects means the most to Jay Stalin?
Which one mean the most? I would probably say Prenuptial Agreement, because it changed my life. Like, when a person talk about life changing, like, that project changed my life. Like, when I say it changed my life, it changed what I drove. It changed where I lived. It changed how I vacationed. It changed how I moved. You feel me? Like, it was address changing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I would say, you know what I'm saying, prenuptial agreement. You know what I'm saying? That shit took me from driving
Scraper.
a Pontiac to a Porsche.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That shit took me from an apartment to a house.
Right.
Feel me?
Definitely. Definitely Prenup was I think Prenup is the album that gave me my little light too.
Self-made millionaire.
Self-made millionaire, definitely.
Can never forget you.
Definitely. That song was definitely big for me as an artist. Definitely. What artists you want to work with?
What artists I want to work with? I'm really like, I would love to work with like, Eric Bellinger, like Aaron Ray. Like I love R&B. Like I would love to gas some shit over them niggas, sing some hooks or some shit like that. You feel me?
Right.
I would love to like those that like that's it because that's the type of music that I listen to right now.
Right. Who were some of your musical influences?
My two favorite artists of all time is like Tupac and Prince.
And Tupac,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
I was just definitely.
and then like DMX, Pac, Prince, DMX, like C Murder, like niggas don't know. Like I love C Murder. Like that first album he did, like I love that motherfucker. Who else? 8Ball.
8Ball. 8Ball. MJG 8Ball? Okay.
Like 8Ball, so dope. And then G-Dep. Like G-Dep is
East Coast G-Dep?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Bad boy. Yeah.
Special delivery.
Yeah.
Spit like this, make my wrists all glittery. Lean this show, gotta mean this shit for people.
Yeah.
That nigga,
sure.
hey, Dep, like
he's a lyricist.
He like one of the best rappers I ever heard.
Right.
In my personal, like that nigga go crazy.
Right. I fuck with it, man. It's crazy. The people you mentioned, because now if you're 20 years old, you don't know who the fuck G-Dep was. Even with Prince, like a lot of people fail to respect Prince for being one of the GOATs. You get what I'm saying?
People don't know, like Prince was one of the only artists that played every instrument.
Right.
Like when
self-taught. He taught himself.
Oh yeah. Taught all himself, all that shit. Like
right.
Prince only needed a band for a show.
Right.
Because he couldn't play every instrument in front of the people.
Right.
But in the studio, he didn't need none of them.
Oh, he needed Morris Day because Morris Day knew how to play them drums.
Oh, I think they was cousins.
No, it was just I
think they was cousins. But yeah, Morris did play them drums.
Right.
You know, not Pink, but you know, Prince wrote that first album too.
Yeah, he wrote Morris Day's biggest song. Yeah, he wrote his biggest song today.
He wrote the whole album.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I didn't know the whole album.
Ice Cream Castles.
Okay. Dope.
And he owned the name, The Time.
Oh, that's raw.
That's why they couldn't put nothing out under the time. That's why Morris Day couldn't put nothing out under the time after him and Prince fell out.
Right. That's why it was Morris Day of the time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I get it. That's deep. I didn't know that. If you could go back and tell an 18-year-old Jay Stalin something, what would that be?
Your words are very, very potent. And be very, very conscious of what you say and who you say it around and who you say it to and who you say it about.
Right. That's deep. What do you feel about the hyphy movement? Do you think that damaged us in a way? Or do you think it helped?
I think it helped because anything that it helped. So even if it hurt, we never seen how much it could have hurt because you can't miss what you never had.
Right, right.
But at
right.
least we know it helped. You know what I'm saying?
It gave us some type of spotlight.
Exactly.
Right, right.
I think it just got commercialized. Like everything that's popping. You know what I'm saying?
Get watered down.
Because investors come in, motherfuckers with money come in, and then
you lose creative control.
Once they paying, you're gonna do what the fuck these people want you to do.
Right.
Yeah, like we have to learn to keep our authenticity.
There's a lot of people who on that bring a hyphy back type shit now, which I think is cool. Fab just had a show, Hyphy for the Night, and that shit went crazy. Like, I didn't even know that many people still had Jabos.
You hella stupid.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. 10 years from now, where you see yourself?
I want to do movies. I want to go back to school and get my degree in like movie production and shit.
That's dope. I
want to do movies. Like I used to write. I've always been a writer. Like when I was in elementary school and junior high and shit, I used to write long ass. I call them movies, but stories or whatever you want to call them. I used to write long ass 20 pages, 30 pages, like just sitting in the class, wouldn't do no homework and shit.
Right.
Like my teacher had a conference with my mom, like no one on his, I was like in the 6th grade. It's like no one in the 6th grade can write a fucking 12-page essay, let alone a 30-page movie. Like I love the way his mind works.
Right.
But the boy won't do no fucking work.
Right.
He just sits in class and just writes these fucking movies all day.
Right.
But like I've always wanted to do that. So like I've always been a writer. But like that's what I see myself in 10 years in the movie field.
Are you gonna step away from the music?
Never. Hell no. Do the movie, the soundtrack.
Right.
Hell no, never. Right. This is a gift from God.
Definitely. I say that all the time.
Real.
Even when I be feeling like saying, fuck this shit, like I gotta realize, man, God blessed me with a gift. And it's a lot of people who try and they've been trying for years and they'll never get to the level I'm at. And I feel it's only bigger. It's only going up. I haven't reached my peak yet. I don't even think I recorded my biggest song yet. So
never.
Yeah.
We ain't never gonna record our biggest song because we always got another big song to record.
Exactly. Business ventures. You got the clothing line, you got the barbershops, you got the stores. Is there anything else business wise you thinking about conquering?
Not right now. I just want to focus on everything I got going right now and get that shit going to the point where I don't have to do as much and then I could focus on something else. Feel me?
Right. You don't want to overwhelm yourself with too much shit.
Yeah.
Definitely, I agree. I see you got the podcast going right now, the Wired In podcast. Big salute. How was that different from the music?
My girl she used to always tell me like, you're perfect for that shit because you've been in it so long and you really know about it and you can give back. Like that's the way you can give back. Like you can give game and that's the way you can give your knowledge out to upcoming artists and all this shit. You feel me? So I always had that in the back of my mind and then you just want to always give your point of view. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't get it across in music as well as you want to get it across. You feel me? So this is a great way for a motherfucker to sit down and be like, you think you know me, but you have no idea.
Right.
You feel me?
Definitely. You think you know, but you really don't have no idea.
Period.
For sure. This is part 1. to the trilogy. You know, we're gonna do a part sit down. We working on our podcast, Blood and J podcast.
Oh yeah, we finna go crazy.
We finna go crazy. Shout out to Core Media, Taker Media, excuse me. And yeah, let's work, bro. Like I said, I appreciate it. You know, this like an everyday thing with us. We always shoot the shit. So we definitely gonna double back. I appreciate your truth. I appreciate you pulling up to Lil Blood TV. This Lil Blood and J Stalin, man. Livewire Records, over and out.
Third world, bitch, not your world.
Third world, not your world.